Brad, he says, hey guys, a couple weeks ago I asked about time delaying posts, and Adam and Hernan, I guess, had discussed on a podcast the fact that there was no solution for IFTTT delaying posts. Well, good news, I found a solution for this, and it's Snap, Social Networks Auto Poster. Yeah. They have a free version and a paid version, and it's on sale right now, apparently. I would love to hear your thoughts about Snap with IFTTT. I'm going to let the other guys talk about it. That it is a great plugin. There's no question. I just don't use it because I just stick, excuse me, with the IFTTT networks. But I know that Marco and Hernan both use it a lot.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I want to say we mentioned this on the podcast, Brad. I'm guessing you didn't listen to it, but that's fine. We're not hurt, I promise. But Hernan and I talked about it, and I think the downside, I'll let these guys talk to the downside. The upside is if you just needed something to delay it, then this is a great solution. Because if that's all you're using it for, it shouldn't be that heavy on any server, right? If that's all you're using it for.
hmm yeah. Well, but, as Adam was saying, the problem with Snap is that the free version is fine because you can only add one. Usually, you can add one. I think one account per social profile, but on the pro version, you can get a little bit carried away because you can add more than one. You can add like 3, 4, 5 WordPress bloggers, etc. And it would also syndicate out to Pinterest, I think, and Google Plus directly. Now, it can get a bit heavy on the server, so unless you have a VPS or something like that or a dedicated server, if you are syndicating out to a bunch of properties like we are doing on the IFTTT networks, it can actually bog down your server, and you'll get a ton of timeouts. I know it because I put it to the to the test, and it will kind of break the entire thing. So if that's all that you're using it for, as Adam was saying, to delay it, then Snap it's a great plugin. Just have in mind that you can do some stuff with Snap, and then you can also use IFTTT for the things that you want instantly syndicated.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it right now, installed in. Now I'm trying to see how you. I guess you can posting delay. There you go. Okay. So yeah, you can do that. You can repost existing posts. You can randomize posting times. So yeah, there's a lot you can do. So if that's all you're using it for, you can use that as your first syndication point and go from there. But yeah, just be careful adding it, pushing to too many places. So
yeah, and that's the
No,
part. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marco.
yeah, the one thing that I would be worried about is that this is website based, right? It's going in your WordPress installation, and so I'd be worried about a footprint if you're trying to get to I don't want to if you're trying to manipulate too much, right? I use it specifically to target VK.com because it's a Google Data Hub partner, and so I don't use it too much. But what I use it for is to get to some of the properties that I can't get to through IFTTT.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. Is that that's the whole reason why I use IFTTT pretty much exclusively, guys, because there are literally dozens of syndication plugins out there. They come out all the time. I mean, I can't even name them all because there's so many of them that come out, and as WSOs or used to be WSOs, now JVZoo offers or whatever. And I've tried just about every one of them under the sun. I don't even try the new ones that come out anymore because I always revert back to IFTTT for that reason, that they're generally resource hogs. Especially when you start posting to multiple properties, or you start stacking properties, which I don't recommend you do anyways. But they end up being resource hogs, and they slow down the blog, and like Hernan said, timeout errors and stuff like that. IFTTT, the beauty about that is it's RSS driven. There is absolutely no load, zero load on your WordPress site because it's fetching the posts from your RSS feed, which is a native WordPress function anyways. So that's why I like using IFTTT, because it's reliable. And I've been using it for damn near 4 years now, guys, and it hasn't failed me yet. Occasionally there will be a little bit of a glitch in IFTTT, or there will be a feed error on your WordPress site that'll cause things to not work properly. But I mean, overall, 95% of the time things work just fine, and it doesn't create a load. So. But like Marco said, there's a few extra properties that you can post to with it with Snap. So if you want to use it and set it up for either the reason that you're using it, Brad, which is to schedule delay posts, that's a great use for it. also to do like VK.com, Pinterest, whatever else that you want to post to that isn't available in IFTTT. If as long as you're keeping the load light, then it shouldn't be an issue. So.